BookTube, welcome back. I'm Winx, and the ink I'm talking about today is my June TBR. July TBR. It's July now. I am talking about my July TBR, and then just an update on what I'm currently reading since I did not do my Friday reads last week. This last week I was really only reading one book, and I actually just finished that one today, and that is Perfume by Patrick Süskind. I've been doing a buddy read on this with Nicole from Dorka Brain, and this poor copy, I just have to take a minute to talk about this. So I got this specific edition because I really liked the cover, and the black on the cover has just been flaking off, and I don't know what exactly is happening, but you can see like around the edges and stuff, and on the back it's really bad. It's got all these spots where it's just, the black is just coming off, and it's a bummer. Then also I had this sitting on my nightstand the other night, and I also had a glass of water sitting on my nightstand, and Mosa really likes to drink out of like people cups, and she sometimes will test to see if there's water in there. I think that's what she's doing, and so she just kind of dips her paw in, and the glass that I was using is kind of rounded, so when she dipped her paw in and then pulled it out, she just pulled the cup right over. And of course I also had this sitting on my nightstand, so it got wet and is all kind of weird now. So this book has had a rough week, but yeah, so anyway, I did enjoy this one. It was actually pretty different from what I was expecting, but nothing in a disappointing way, so I will definitely talk more about this in my June wrap-up, which I should be putting up next week, and yeah, good stuff. Then moving on to July, I am finally going to be joining in on the Hobb-a-long, which, if you're not familiar with it, is being put together. Mosa's real cute right now. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah. If you're not familiar with the Hobb-a-long, it was put together by Sam from Sam's Nonsense, and it is a giant read-along of Robin Hobb books, so I am really excited about it. I read the Farseer trilogy just earlier this year, so I decided to not reread that one so soon, and I waited until everyone had finished that trilogy. But I believe everyone is officially starting in on the Live Ship Traders trilogy, which I have not yet read, and the first of which is Ship of Magic, so this is officially my current read since I have finished Perfume. I love the Farseer trilogy, and I hear really good things about the Live Ship Traders trilogy, so that one will happen. And to continue the Hobb-a-long, I will later this month be starting in on The Mad Ship, which is the second book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy. Both of these books are pretty big reads. As you can see, they're pretty chunky, so this will probably be the majority of what I'm reading over the month, but I do have a few books that I also just have to include on my TBR, and I hope to get to. And both of these come from the books that I read for my Try a Chapter tag that I put up recently, and these are actually the specific two that I read aloud for my ASMR video. The first of which is The Just City by Jo Walton. I really liked the first chapter of this one. I read Among Others a few years ago, and that's the only other that's the only other Jo Walton book that I've ever read, but I really loved it. But it was a very different book from this one. It was a magical realism involving fairies and this character who was really into SFF books. This one, on the other hand, is about creating Plato's Republic and involves Greek gods and goddesses and robots and time travel. So yes, I'm really curious to see if I like it just as much as I did Among Others. The first chapter definitely pulled me in, so we shall see. The other book that I'm picking from the Try a Chapter tag is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This is a sci-fi read, and it's not broken up into chapters so much as it is like a log as this person is going along a long journey to a small angry planet. I really don't know much else about the plot, but I hear amazing things, and it's gotten great reviews from other booktubers and booktubers that I specifically find that I really enjoy the books that they highly recommend, so I am very much looking forward to that one. And then finally, I have a novella that I just have to throw on here because I realized that it was a thing last night, and it was actually something that I was really hoping would become a thing, and I actually can't remember the name of it specifically, but it's a sequel novella to Penix Demon by Lois McMaster Bujold, which I read like back in December or something like that, but I really loved it. But they're both set in her World of the Five Gods, the Curse of Chalian series, which I really love, and I just was so satisfied with Penix Demon. I thought that was a great story, and the only complaint that I had is that I really wanted to continue on with the story, and this one does that. The little blurb that I read said that it took place 4 years after Penix Demon, so that sounds fantastic, and I definitely need to get to that one soon, so that was basically an insta-buy for me, and I am looking forward to it. So that is what I'm planning to read over the month of July. I have a lot of really great books here that I am very excited to get to. So hopefully I will find time to read them all. I actually just decided this weekend to step back from the volunteer work that I've been doing because I just have like way too many things that are going on right now, and it was sort of a source of stress for me. So I think this will be a good move for just self-care reasons, and also to help me keep on track with my video schedule and with the release of the first book Bath Box later this month, so that's going to be a pretty hectic time. Yeah, so hopefully this will all balance out and I will have lots of lovely reading time. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys are reading, if you've read any of the books that I mentioned or have plans to read any of the books that I mentioned and you have thoughts on them, or if you are in the Hobb-a-long. All the things, just let me know. Thanks guys for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend and a fantastic 4th of July and or Canada Day should you celebrate either, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!